Good evening, guys. I think that everyone is doing well. Today, I've decided to check the mathematics question paper for which was written on June 2021. Mathematics paper 1, June 2021. So I've decided that today I'm gonna just tackle some one questions with you guys, so that I can upload on my YouTube channel for you guys. So first of all, we're going to deal with what this is with our question 1. Our question 1. So our question 1 consists of 1.1, which is solve for x. This is the question whereby you should just collect free marks. So we have 1.1. We're going to deal with the 1.1. Then our 1.1 question is as follows: x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. So what are we going to do from this stage? From this stage, we're going to look out for the common factors of 20. And then those factors, when we multiply them, they must give us negative 20. And then when we add them, they must give us what? Negative 1. So those factors are 4 and 5. So you're going to open your brackets into two brackets. So you're gonna just write negative like this, and then x. I will just show you why I'm writing a negative, because when I write a negative, if the signs should be positive, we can just easily put this thing here. So here I've told you the factors are what? Are 5 and 4. And then I said, when we multiply these factors, they must give us what? This negative 20. And then when we multiply negative 5 multiply by negative 4, they will give us what? Positive 20. And then we need a negative 1. And then those factors, when you add them, they must give you what? Negative 1. So if we can say we put a positive on our 4. So let's see, negative 5 multiplied by positive 4 is equal to negative 20. And then let's do what? Let's add our factors. We're going to add them. So I will say 4 plus into negative 5. Agree? I said when we multiply them, so it will be 4 multiply by into negative 5. So the answer will surely be negative 20. It will take this negative, and then here 4 plus into negative 5, it will just be negative 1. Agree? This x is still the same as negative 1, because they can't write 1 here, because we are dealing with what? With x. So here we're gonna have what? X minus 5 is equal to 0, or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5, because we take this negative 5 to the opposition of the equal sign, or x is equal to negative 4. Like here, our 5 is negative, so when it goes to that of equal sign, it will change the sign. I think this one you know. And then you can just input your details. You can just put, where you see x, you put what? 5. So it must give you 0. Where you see x, you put what? Negative 4. It must give you 0. Here, that is where I mean x, here and here. So, and then again, for this one we are done. We are going to 1.2. It is say 3x squared minus 2x minus 6 is equal to what? 0. is equal to 0. And then the instruction further tells us to do what? To correct to 2 decimal places. So this one, it will need that formula. That formula is written as what? X is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over what? 2a. So our x is equal to, what is our negative b? This one is a, this one is b, then our constant number is always ac. What is our b? Our b value is negative, so we start by negative into negative 2 plus or minus what? The root of negative 2 squared minus 4 into our a is 3, then our c is negative 6. This thing must be all over what? 2a. Our a is 3. So we're still going downwards with it. It is saying x is equal to negative times negative is what? Is positive. So our x is equal to 2 plus or minus. So here we'll just say like this. So from here, you can just put it like this. You can just put brackets negative 2 into 2 minus 4, which is close brackets 3 into, and then place it on the calculator. It will just give you a number. But me now I'm going to use it the way it is saying negative 2 times 2. If you press it in your calculator, it will be what? 4. So it will say 4 minus what? It will say 4 minus into what? The answer of 4 into 3, and then by negative 6 is equal to negative 72 all over what? 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So this thing is still the same as 2 plus or minus 2 plus or minus. So we deal with this one. 4 minus into negative, it will be 76 all over 6. Must not forget, or we're still on our solve for x equation. And then from here, I think you can see, and then from here we're going to deal with what? Our x is equal to 2 plus, now we do what? We share the signs. It's equal to 76 all over 6. Therefore our x is equal to, or x is equal to 2 minus 76 all over 6. Therefore x is equal to, so we're going to use our calculator now. Let's check our calculator here. Okay. So for this one of x is equal to, it will be 1,79. Again, they said we must convert to 2 decimal places. So this one will be minus 1,12. 1 minus 12. So for this one we are done. Now we are going straight to our, okay, let me go to the other page so that you can be visible. So now we have what? 1.1.3. It is as follows: x minus 1 squared greater than 9. So this one we must look at it very carefully. So this one is straight. We are going to expand this. It is still the same as x minus 1 into x minus 1. This times this one is equal to x squared. This one times is equal to negative x. This one times this one is equal to negative x again. So 1 times 1, negative 1 times negative 1 is equal to positive 1. So now we're going to take this 9 to the other. So it will change what the sign. So it will be x squared minus x is equal to minus 2x. So it says plus 1 minus what? 9 greater than 0. So by this one it's just say x squared minus 2x plus 1 is minus 8. So from here we're going to write what? We're going to factorize. To factorize b. You're still gonna use the same method. The factors that when we multiply them, they must give us 8, but when we add them, they must give us minus 2. So those factors is 4 times 2 is what? Is 8. So we're going to use 4 and what? And 2. So this one is straightforward. Obvious, when we 2 minus 4, it will be what? Negative 2. So we'll put this positive sign here. And then, so we're going to use what? To draw our graph. So our graph, it will look like this. We'll have negative 2 here. And then our 4 it will be here. So our graph gonna look like this. If I'm using a pencil, it was going to be this one. So here, therefore, our critical values are what? X is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 2. You see? And then so we can see here, our graph will do what? We'll start at what? At negative infinity up until what? Negative 2. Or we can just write it as this way. X gonna be less than negative 2, or x gonna be greater than what? Than 4. You see, gonna be greater than 4. So with this question we are done, I'm going to look for the next question. The next question is as follows. It is what? It is a simultaneous question whereby it is a question whereby you'll just collect free marks here. So for this one, I think let me check here.